And it's Alma.
And we're here to do a Q&A. So we asked you guys to send your questions over, and we're going to try and answer as many as we can, starting with Instagram.
IG.
I will start. Resurrection 7 Life says, can you still retain length if you don't cut out the fairy knots? Short answer is no. I'd say go ahead and get rid of the fairy knots. If you can't, like, if you take time and you try to undo them and they're not coming out, then just go ahead and get rid of them. Your hair will grow back a lot faster as well.
Vina_Nashi. What's the most important part of your hair regime? I think the most important bit is having water. Keeping it really moisturized. Monthly washes is important too.
At Yenetopia, do you trim your own hair or do you go to professionals? We ain't been in a salon in time, but I'm flattered that you think we go professional. I am a professional girl because I went to school. Oh God,
You're not very professional right now.
Do you know how to be professional? Yeah, professionally, shut up.
I'll give you a professional slap.
Alright, now we're moving on to some YouTube questions. Wigfall Family Lazy Fun Day says, how long should you wait to see if your hair regime is working or effective before you switch it up? Hashtag impatience. We know the feeling.
I think after a good, like, 2 months.
Yeah, I think that's a good time. Like, even small things like when I put my hair in a wig for like just a month, because my ends, I noticed them getting thin and stuff. Put my hair in a couple of braids and then left it alone for a month. And just that month, that wasn't even like product based. That was just leaving my hair alone. My hair improved so much. It was thicker, it was fuller, it felt like, I think you'll just know the feeling. So yeah, if you're going anything over 2 months, then I'd say switch something up or reduce how many products you're using. Hold in there, girl.
Serenity Passion. Hi ladies, my question is, what do you use on your skin? It's so clear and pretty. Well, okay. And how do you keep single strand knots to a minimum? Wearing your afros out, I suffer from them like the freaking plague sometimes. Lol. With my skin, I really have to drink a lot of water, and I use stuff like tea tree toner, and I also exfoliate my face like once a week. That's it. And I try to eat better too. I still have to drink more water, don't get me wrong, but yeah. I'm flattered because my skin's always messing up. It's so sensitive, so I have to be careful. And also leave my hair off my face. And try not to touch it.
She eats so much junk.
You steal my cashews. And that's why I go to it. It's a hard life.
Shut up. Yeah, we're going to be putting out a skincare video actually to go more in depth of how we take care of our skin. Mine's simple as well, like tea tree toner. I don't always cleanse my face every day, which is a bit... Of course I put water on my face, but I don't always deep cleanse every day. But I'll get into that in a video, so look out for that. And I moisturize with just coconut oil. That's it on my skin. To keep single strand knots to a minimum, doing things like this, protecting your hair, keeping it in braids, and every night if you can. Just moisturizing it. If it's dry, it's more likely to knot up and break.
Yeah, when you do braid outs, make sure you break the ends, like,
yes,
really tight.
Include the ends. Don't just leave it.
Don't leave the ends like that.
Yeah.
Put them in.
Yes. But like you said, when you wear your afro out more, you are going to get it more. It's just kind of part of, especially for our texture of hair, it's kind of part of it. But you know, you will find your way, Serenity. Stanley, do you enjoy coconut flavored drinks? As a black girl, I personally feel they taste like hair food. Okay. Yeah, we love coconut. Like literally in our kitchen there is huge cans of like coconut milk everywhere because that's all we cook with.
You should have seen the sale. We grabbed them all.
Oh, it's nice. Drinks, we put them in smoothies. My mother makes that kind of shake. There's a special kind. It's not
Can you
flavor.
describe the flavor?
It's called
always
a kind
called the
of
kind
shake.
of shake. What kind of shake is it?
It's a kind of shake, okay? There's no flavor. You don't need to talk about flavor. It's just a kind, yeah? It's just like if you see a type of guy, it's a type of guy. You don't have to explain what he looks like. So with the shake, it's a kind of shake. Listen, okay? Yeah, anyways, we put coconut in it. I love coconut in everything. Rice, quinoa,
Chocolate.
Okay.
Sophia Sadie, how long have y'all been natural? Well, since it's the new year, we've been natural for like 4 years now.
Yeah. Would you like to see a hair journey video? Because then we could talk more about the journey. Get it? Forgive me if I don't get this right. Mamaja Mogala. Mametja.
Give me that. Mametja.
Ah, same thing. Happy New Year. I have wash day once a week, usually on Saturdays. However, I've recently started working out and by Tuesday my scalp feels itchy and dirty. Would you recommend that I have 2 wash days a week? If not, how can I deal with that itch that comes with working out?
Oil. Because when you wash your hair, I don't think you really touch your scalp too much. Sometimes it's easy to forget.
Yeah. Or even
So
if water's touching your head, the scalp is actually really hard to kind of get access to.
Yeah.
Like my scalp has not been this clean until like wearing braids really. And you know, even when I put like oil on my scalp, which isn't always often, but when I did with the fro, it wasn't reaching my head as much as I thought it was. I personally feel that you don't have to wash your hair once a week. You could do it every 2 weeks or like a week and a half. Only like if your hair feels dirty like you said. But yeah, using a light oil. Don't use heavy greases and stuff on your scalp. Just a light oil like argan oil, almond oil, or mix almond with castor oil. Castor oil is a really nice one to kind of prevent dirt buildup and stuff like that. But if you do mix it, just put more of the light oil than just a bit of castor because it's so heavy. But yeah, I think keeping oil on your scalp is a big one.
And maybe consider the products you may be using, because maybe the products you're using can dry out your hair.
And use water more as well, even on your scalp. Before you put oil, just spritz a bit of water first. And yeah, that'll kind of help with the itchiness and the dirt and all that kind of stuff. And let us know if that helped. If not, we'll try and see if we can help you a bit further.
Christina Stevenson, Happy New Year, ladies. My question is, I have a lot of hair at my roots that aren't the same length. Do you know why is this and what should I do? Thank you.
If it's at the roots, that's a bit different from the ends. I would think it could be from, you know, if you're like tugging your hair too much and then your hair gets like really frilly. Kind of like, you know, your edges.
Yeah.
How it's like kind of the length or the back of your head. How you've got like different lengths going on there and it's not one length. I know for instance in the back, it's because I sleep on that part more. Like even when I wrap my head, it always slips up and then kind of rubs against my pillowcase, or it just doesn't get that much attention. But I think to grow it out, you may just want to do something like cornrow your hair, and just some medium to thickish cornrows. Put loads of moisture in there and just leave it alone for at least a month or 2 and let it start getting in the habit of growing back. See how that helps.
Make sure you also properly wrap your hair at night with a satin scarf.
Yeah.
Because you know you'll be rubbing on your head and that can take off your hair.
Yes. And water.
Water.
Filtered water.
Ah! That's not too much. Yes it is. You're too late. Oh God, you ruined it. Ow.
Right. Giovanna Williams. Do you both drink a lot of water and take vitamins for hair health? Do you both do scalp massages to stimulate hair growth?
How often do you wash your hair and moisturize in between washes? What are you guys' favorite hair oil? Have you both had it?
Okay, we'll just start with half of it.
Christmas list, eh?
I love this. I love this. Do we both drink a lot of water and take vitamins? Yes. Not necessarily for our hair, just because we just like to be healthier.
I've been taking lots of vitamin C's.
Yeah, with the vitamins, we try not to rely too much on the actual pill. We try and like have them naturally, so having lots of greens, lots of, you know, fruits and stuff like that, rather than relying on the pill. We don't do scalp massages.
No.
Ah! Now we do. I actually think I'll do that. I'll help you with scalp massages.
Look, keep your hands to yourself.
So we live in England, right? And it's not really cold and
All day, every day.
Like, yeah, we ain't got time to be washing our hair too much. So it just depends the weather. So like when it's cold, we wash our hair probably either once a month or once every 2 months, and that's also because our hair is usually under a wig or protected or something. If we're wearing our hair out regularly, then every 2 weeks minimum, maximum once a week. And then moisturizing our hair, pretty much we aim to do it at least every night or every other night, and that's mainly with the water and then a light oil or something. Our favorite hair oil, mine is castor oil. This is a nice sealant. You always gotta copy me.
No, it's thick. It makes your hair thick.
Have we had any bad experiences with people being rude about our hair?
Oh yeah, of course.
Ha, sis, we can make a whole video. We can make a whole video about that.
Documentary and everything. I'll be a millionaire.
Yeah, we'll talk about it in another video. Someone was like, that can't be your hair. And I was like, why not? What, do you think that black people just have a gene where they can't grow hair? Like, it just really annoyed me. But like I said, we'll just talk about it.
I can see why they think that, you know what I'm saying?
How often do we trim our ends?
Every time I wash it.
Just when we feel like if it looks a bit off, that's when
there's
we'll
too
cut
many
it.
fairy knots. How about that?
Yeah. Does it seem like you both are retaining length as naturals faster? With natural hair, yeah, I do retain length more than when my hair was texturized and relaxed. I think it's just all about how much work you want to put into it, then you'll get out, really.
Yeah, when you stick to the routine.
Yes.
You see results.
What do we both like most about being natural?
Well, when summer comes, I can be like, boom, pow, kapow, both. Hey. I've never felt so good about myself since I've gone natural. I mean, when I had my hair dyed, I was like, oh, nice color, but the length's still the same. Like, yeah. Come on. But it's nice to see it grow and see my face.
I like the response we get. Like, wherever we travel, some people just ask for pictures with us, not knowing we have a YouTube channel. Like, it's like grown men from across the world, women. Like, it's just really random. But it's like, I like that people are drawn to our froze. It's like this extra power that we have.
I feel like someone from the 70s.
Zing, zing. Yeah, I think that's quite nice. Are there a lot of family members natural in our community? Well, our whole household, mom, our other sister, our brother, our dad is natural. So yeah, we're all kind of natural together. Now we're like becoming vegans together, so that's what's up.
Well, I've always been a vegan my whole life.
Please. What do you have for Christmas dinner?
For Christmas dinner, I just had Brussels sprouts.
Okay, you don't even. You're exposing yourself. Extended family, I'm not too sure.
What's that?
Who's natural? We both like keeping our natural hair regimen simple. Yes.
Yes.
We are simple
100%. Please. I don't like complicated stuff, eh? I can't. I don't have time. I don't have time.
I can't.
I got things to do.
Be natural.
I got sleep.
Do you both see yourselves natural forever?
Yes. 1000%.
Only thing I will say, yeah. Ooh, here we go. I have always wanted the Rihanna take a bow haircut. I've always wanted that. The style and the cut. And then looking at my mom's pictures from the 90s and like those cool hairstyles they had, it's like I'd have to relax my hair to do that. So it's more about the style, like how it looks. But yeah, I don't know if I'd ever cut my hair. I feel like I'm reaching a breaking point where I really want to do it. But I just don't like the idea of putting a relaxer in my hair.
Kaya, can you take us through a typical walkthrough of your hairstyles throughout the week? Also, how often do you wear your hair out? Like, do you ever wear it out in your daily life as much as you do in your videos? Or would you say you spend more time protective styling? Ooh.
When we have our hair out, it's either a hair puff or a fro. I don't think there's much in between, or a low bun. But usually we wear our fro out a lot.
The fro is the style. I mean, it does everything
that's
for
us.
us.
Like, we used to be like, oh yeah, we're gonna wait till it grows bigger and bigger. Like, we've just worn it out when it's small, and we also wanted to learn how to grow our hair while wearing it out as well. Because it's like, from YouTube and all the other hair blogs and stuff, especially for our texture of hair, it's like you have to lock it away for so long, and life is short. Like, I just want to enjoy my hair now. But because it's really cold, and our hair, we noticed it getting a lot thinner and stuff because we've been busy and not had enough time to like really treat our hair, we decided to like protective style it like this. I'll say about 70% of the time we're wearing our hair. Jedinesses, you guys seem relatable, fun, and cool. Would you do a meet and greet? Also, can you speak a bit of Lingala? Happy New Year. Oh. Well, I
speak about over 20 languages. So yes, I do.
What, 20 versions of English? Yes, I'm relatable, I'm fun, and I'm cool. She, on the other hand, is not.
No one can relate to you.
No one's related to you. You're adopted. We love to do a meet and greet. We just don't even know where to start. Like, we've met people while we're out, but we get a lot of viewers in America. We get some in the United Kingdom, but it's so split apart. So if we were to do one, we'd probably start in London because it makes more sense to do it there. We just don't know if people would want to meet us like that. So if you guys would want to, we'd work something out. We're working towards, you know, this year being more consistent, giving you guys more content. The more our channel grows, the more we'd love to do a meet and greet. So let us know where you are. Can we speak Lingala? No.
No.
No, no, no. All of our family speaks it in terms of like my dad's side. My dad spoke it. We just never picked it up because we were
busy
doing random stuff. Yeah. Teach us something, okay?
Yeah.
But the weird thing though, we can understand a lot of it.
Yeah.
So like when we go to family functions, many times they start talking about us or something. And we're just like, I know what you're saying.
Octavia Gillion, how do you feel about semi-permanent hair dye? Oh no. Nah. That's too risky. And I don't know how my roots will grow. I'd have to shave it off.
I think we'd only do like them temporary dyes, but not nothing that actually has the chemicals that can get into your hair shaft.
And it'll ruin your hair texture probably.
It does kind of make it a bit looser. I mean, I guess it depends what you want. If you want to experiment with hair for a while, which I wish I did before growing my hair to what it is now, then I'd say go for it, and then you can always start over. And if your hair's shorter as well, you know, you can play with colors and stuff. But at this stage, I wouldn't mess with any kind of chemical. No. Wigfall Family Lazy Fun Days says, how do you feel about the old school blue magic used to grease up the scalp and rub in the hair? Huh? No. I'll not put grease on my scalp. Huh? I don't. It's a mad how when we were younger, that was like the norm. And then I was wondering why my hair couldn't breathe and my scalp couldn't breathe. It's because you're putting all like petroleum in your hair and
Glogging.
Yeah, if you look up the ingredients in petroleum as well, it's not that great for us.
Oh, that brings back memories.
Last one here.
What is your favorite hair oil? What convinced you guys to return natural? Any goal lengths? Y'all drink a lot of water? How often moisturize your hair? Sorry for all these questions.
That's alright.
Girl, don't be sorry.
So we've said about our favorite hair oil and water and moisturization. Goal lengths, really mine is volume.
Yeah.
Rather than like being long. I just like it to be big. That's it really. Big and thick. And that's an advantage of 4C hair as well. What convinced us to return natural? It was a combination of so many things that we'll make a video I think about. But for one, it was like Jimi Hendrix, my husband. I just loved his image. I love the image. I just started seeing more on social media and stuff of afros. That's what made me want to be
Yeah, same
natural.
for me. Going down Instagram, I was like, wow.
Yeah. Our hair
They can do it,
go.
I can do that.
Though there wasn't much 4C hair representation, I just seeing like black hair grow just made me feel like, let me try. And yeah, I'm so glad. Like, I can't even remember being relaxed. I feel like I've always been natural, but it's also just a natural part of you. You wouldn't call someone with you know, European hair, oh, how long have you been natural? Which goes to show that our hair has a lot to do with history and, you know, all these other things. It's not normal like for people to change their hair texture as much as we do. But I'm glad that we're returning to who we are in terms of, you know, hair and identity, blah 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 blah. But at the end of the day, we always know we are not our hair. Thank you guys for your lovely questions. We love to do another Q&A, maybe a bit more of a funny one, or if you want to know some secrets about her, I can always expose her. No problem.
You know nothing about me.